hypno dancer.
I just try to find my way through whatever come what may. I will do it anyway. It's just little game we play. It feels good to get away. There is nothing else to say.
Hypno dancer, hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, go hypno dancer, go hypno dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, go hypno dancer, go hypno dancer, dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Go hypno dance, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer, dancer. Hypno dancer, hypno dancer. Go hypno dancer.